was extremely important. It really didn't matter what week we were going into. We always wanted to make a point to like set the tempo through our run game, and Coach York made it clear every week that we're gonna try to dominate the line of scrimmage so that we could open up many other things with the offense. Yeah, we did lose Kenzie the week before, and I felt like I remember Kaysen and Dylan doing a great job of stepping up. And yeah, it was extremely important. The O-line did their thing that week, and we just ran with it, just got in the flow and just kept going. It was a blessing in itself. I mean, I got to play with Kenzie and I got to play with Dylan, and I think it's super cool because people even ask me about it till today. Like, didn't you play with Kenzie and didn't you play with Dylan? And I'm like, yeah. And I always tell them about how, like, when we brought Dylan up, he was actually wearing number 96 and, like, balling as a freshman with the varsity team. So that was cool. And one of the coolest things I thought about when it came to playing with Dylan was that he played with my brother in the backfield. My little brother was the running back for him. And they're like best friends still today, still talking, stuff like that. Like, when Dylan goes home, he visits our house to visit him. I'm really a product of my environment. I mean, not an environment, but like the decisions I made because of the influence that I've had from my parents to my coaches, my peers, my siblings. It's really like a team effort thing. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm the epitome of that. I've been a longtime Oregon fan growing up since I was like a kid. I've had uncles that played there, and they were like my inspiration, growing up to play football. I wanted to be like my parents, and I wanted to be like my uncles, my dad's brothers. So like, growing up, I was just like Oregon, Oregon, Oregon. And then all of a sudden I'm starting to feel like just a gut feeling, I guess. I'm starting to feel like iffy about, do I really want to go there? Because I took my visit there and stuff. And it's just a matter of like, I was praying on it. And my mom just prayed on it as well. And just for me to make the decision that I would be content with. And once I committed here, I just never looked back. It's funny that I had no idea the coaches were tuned into the stream. So when I put on the hat, like, I guess that's when they were all like, they knew it was official that I'm signing to SC. So it was just like, they called me right there and I couldn't even answer it yet because we are still on stage. And I was just like, so I had to call them after and stuff. But it was just a funny process. It was a blessing in itself, though. I'm excited. I'm pretty sure everyone's excited, not just the players, but the fans as well. Like you said, it's an abbreviated season, but it's a season in itself. Regardless of whether we had a season or not, we were still here at SC. Like, I've been here since June, since we were able to report. So, like, we were still training the whole time. But it's just the fact that now we get to at least train with the intentions of we're going to play somebody this fall, So it has been a big switch with, like, the Pac-12 announcing, or, like, the conference announcing just we're going to cancel the seasons. And then, like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to start the season. So really the training regimen has, like, switched from a build-up process to, like, we got to get going now type of thing. But I mean, it's football and that's just life. Changes come at you fast. It's just how you roll with it. And I feel like this is a great opportunity for student athletes all over, me included, and I'm excited to make the most of it. I say this often, and I do say it often because I'm a believer in it, and I remind myself of it daily, and it's to control what you can control. Don't be a product of your circumstances or environment. Just be a product of your decisions. At the end of the day, no matter what the circumstances are, you're able to make decisions that will pay off in the end, in the long run. You never know when an opportunity is going to come your way. For me, it's been like that playing here. You never know when your opportunity is going to come, but when it does come, you want to make sure you've done everything in your power to make sure you prepared well for it. So when it comes, it's like you just take off with it and don't look back. At the end of the day, all we can do is move forward and, like I said, control what we control. So that's a big thing right there.